Neutral. This means transparent, right? Nice. Ooh. No, obrigado. It's the only one they have. Not that I was planning on buying a belt sander now. I just want some sanding paper for this thing. Look how the holes look. No. Image. No. How to know? It says here. This one. Maybe we should take two to be sure. Frio! Né? Eu quero bombocas? Bombocas? What does Maria call the dogs every time? Bombocas? Maybe it's not in the cookie aisle. And it should be in the chocolate aisle. They don't have them? I'm looking with my nose. Bombocas. Bombocas. Oh. The big ones are supposed to go there. These are the small ones. It's Bombocas. It looks like you. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Maria always calls the dogs, the girls, Bombocas. Bombocas? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And I asked the other day, or Philippe told me, like, do you know what means Bombocas? So these are very small. Small bombocas. So it says here on the box, doesn't say bombocas, it says beijos. What is, I think, some kind of version of beijinhos, kisses. And this is funny. So you Dutch people know. you have any idea how this was called in Holland until... I think until recently. I don't think it's called the same anymore. Also something with kisses. So in Holland we call these nigger kisses. When I was little. It has like filling of like white stuff in it. I don't think they're called that anymore in Holland. Negerzoenen. Like, yeah, nigger kisses. They taste a little bit different though, yeah. You want a nigger kiss? I hope not. No, sweetie. I want to eat you, Bomboka. 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 What are you smelling, Bomboka? This is always annoying. I was reading something on Facebook that I wanted to share with you guys. But now it reset my feed, so I lost the article. It was funny. We had there's a yellow warning for like a cold front coming. There was some advice from the government, and drink hot drinks and hydrate yourself. Drink a lot of soup, and I don't know what the rest of the I don't know by head what the rest of the text was, but it was remarkable to me that they sort of like how you say, like inform you about like the old ways, like how people used to stay warm, you know, like, oh, there was like don't sit still for more than 1 hour, keep moving. It was like sort of remarkable to me how old-fashioned, like good old-fashioned to me, like the advice was, you know, like keep your body moving, feed it, stuff like that. Not like don't go out of the house and sit in front of your fire and watch the TV, what's happening. Hot coffee. It's barely gonna reach 0 here, so it's not that cold. Although the wind can make it feel pretty cold. Okay, exciting. Joan just brought us a package. Hey, you wanna come sit? See what we got? Why is there 2? This is the most important part, I think. This is the most important part, I think. Guys. Oh. I'll check that in a bit. I still need some work to do. spelen. Can't fool Akira. At least that's a little better. We can walk around again. But I basically only cleaned the absolute necessary. You know how fast I make a mess, right? So. Especially with all the wood cutting, it's like the dust is everywhere. We need to find a solution for this in our new work shed. Exciting, exciting. Apparently this thing needs to warm up like... let's see, what temperature do we want anyway? The light only turns on at Celsius, 450 degrees Celsius. That's maybe a bit much, no? Let's try 260. Should warm up for about 20 minutes or so, they said. Hi, Puffin. Oh yeah. I'm still trying to sort this wood out. It has to be done one of these days. I'm just gonna add to the pile for now. I wanted to say let's close the door quickly, but I forgot about this. Actually, later we still need to be in that shed for something pretty important concerning her. What about this thing? Okay, that's definitely not working right now. Although it is somewhat warm. Let's raise it to let's raise it to 380. Maybe some coffee while we wait. I think it's going to be one of the last days for the Christmas decoration. So enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, sweetie. The holidays are already over. Huh? Back to work. Kira's like, what do you mean? I'm always working. And you. The perfect coffee for a perfect day. Really lovely in the winter these days, where during the day there's sunshine. It's a very nice temperature. In the evening it gets muito frio. Very cold. But like from 9-10 in the morning till 4 in the evening. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Maybe we should need to see how the thing is doing. I'll be right back. Hey, the light was on. It smells hot. Okay, I smell some wood, but I don't have the idea that it's going in there. Not really. A little. Just like with printing the bottles, I think it's going to be a little bit of trial and error. I hope it's not too big, that it can... Well, they sell them like this, so I hope so. That the outsides also heat up enough. Just like with the bottles, I like the sides are a little bit fainted. That is quite cool. Still not great, but cool. This one is good. It's only a little bit too dark, which means I pressed it for too long. So also I should probably like heat it up in between. It's on the highest, almost. Let's put it on 500. I wouldn't think it would have needed so much heat. But hey, this looks pretty cool, guys. Now this is not actually the wood it needs to go onto. Kind of wood eventually it needs to go onto is the boards we bought yesterday. Like the, how's it called in English? Is it also multiplex? Like the thin layers that are, how you say, cross glued. But I don't think we have a garbage piece anywhere. So much wood though. But not the right stuff. Okay, we're supposed to use this for something else, but maybe we can try it on a little corner. This is what I mean, the layered stuff. Eventually I think it needs to go on this. That smells a lot different. Freaking cool. So this is too long probably. Now we need to let it heat it up first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's not enough, but it already gets like discolored from the heat. That's not good. Yeah, that's gonna take some experimenting. I can always heat it up with a blowtorch, but it's not how it's supposed to work. Also, I noticed that the thing is not like completely, how you say, I screwed it on, but it's still a little bit wobbly like this. I'm wondering if it's transferring the heat correctly. We'll get there at some point. Beep beep. So let's do the one really important thing we needed to do. Freaking nice clean shed. Here we go again. Where is stuff? Where is the stuff? I think it's here. was not as easy as I thought it would be. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, it's a completely different bolt than I was counting on. Ah. Here's where we needed the other one. Those weird Volkswagen screws. Good. We have a new appointment for Vanessa. Next week. Tuesday? Wednesday. Somewhere there. It's not really dark enough to see the sign very well. Make a couple more shots for the next video.